Hello, this is Pastor Roland. Welcome. Today I want to continue reading from the Gospel of Mark, beginning with chapter 8, verse 1. In those days, the multitude being very great, and having nothing to eat, Jesus called his disciples unto him and said to them, I have compassion on the multitude, because they have been with me now for 3 days, and they have nothing to eat. And if I send them away fasting to their own houses, they will faint by the way, for divers of them came from afar. And his disciples answered him, From whence can a man satisfy these men with bread here in the wilderness? In other words, where are we going to get the food? And he asked them, How many loaves do you have? And they said, 7 loaves of bread. He commanded the people to sit down on the ground, and he took the 7 loaves and gave thanks and brake, and gave to his disciples to set before them. And they did set them before the people. And they had a few small fishes, and he blessed the fishes, and commanded to set them also before them. So they did eat and were filled, and they took up of the broken meat that was left 7 baskets. And they that had eaten were about 4,000. And he sent them away. And straightway he entered into a ship with his disciples, and came into the parts of Dalmanutha. And the Pharisees came forth, and began to question with him, seeking of him a sign from heaven, tempting him. And he sighed deeply in his spirit, and said, Why does this generation seek after a sign? Verily I say unto you, there will be no sign given to this generation. And he left them and entered into the ship again, departed to the other side. The Gospel of Mark, chapter 8, verses 1 through 13. Now I want to say something about a sign. A lot of people are looking for a sign. Okay? People send me an email or do the pop-up question or the live chat, and they want some kind of a sign. A lot of times it involves relationship. Does this mean I should stay with my boyfriend? Does this mean my boyfriend, either they've seen something and they want to know if it's a sign, or they're asking for a sign. Send me a sign as to whether I should stay with my husband. Send me a sign as to whether I should, go with my boyfriend, or see what I mean? Well, God can send a sign, but he usually doesn't. Okay? He usually doesn't. He gives us our common sense, our intuition, what we know in our heart. That's a gift, great gift. That's what we're to look to, our intuition first. See, he gives animals instinct. Bunny rabbits know how to be a bunny rabbit. A robin knows how to make its nest. A beaver knows how to build the dam, because God gives them instinct. Well, he gives humans something even better. He gives us intuition. It's what you know in your heart. Okay? And it can become a lamp unto your feet if you follow it. Most of us ignore our intuition. We doubt it. We doubt it, or we ignore it. Okay? We listen more to what other people say, or we're looking for some external sign. What should I do? Then we go sometimes ask people, that foolish people. We ask them what to do. See? That doesn't mean that you can't go to if your grandma has wisdom, or your grandpa, or your father. See? You can ask them. Okay? But going to foolish people or strangers to tell you what to do, it's very foolish. Okay? Just trust in your intuition. God gave you intuition. Okay? And he wants you to have faith. In other words, he wants you to ask him, to pray, and then wait and have it as a question, and wait until you know what to do. Sometimes it becomes clear. One day you just wake up and you just know. See, or sometimes the issue resolves itself. See, it resolves itself, so you don't have to do anything other than watch. See? Watch. Okay? If you don't know what to do, then just wait until you do know. See how simple that is? All right. So you got the idea. So common sense is the lowest form of intuition. And then intuition is knowing what you know in your heart. We also call it a hunch. See? It's like a wordless way of knowing. Okay? God gives us that. That's what he gives humans. Okay? And so, have faith. Do what you can. In other words, live the good life. Do your work. Study. Help people. Be a good son or daughter, a good wife or husband, whatever you're called to do in life. Just do it the best of your ability and be grateful. And what is it? What did Paul say? He said, in all things, he said, do not worry, but with prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Okay, so if you have faith, then you know that the answer, that you'll know when the time is right, you'll know. Okay, that's having faith. Okay, so look to your intuition and not for some external sign. Okay, my name is Pastor Roland.